What's up? This is Jason Miller from Godhead, and you're checking out my interview on megametalmagazine.com.
Going great.
It's going good?
Yeah. It's the longest run we've done in a long time, and all the bands are great. All getting along really good.
Yeah, it's good to be out here again in the States. Like we did something in the States about 6 months ago, but to get back into that touring cycle, like getting out every 6 months or every year or so is something we haven't been able to do in a while, so it's good to be out. I think Chicago recently was a really nice surprise. That was really big. Minneapolis was
We haven't
great.
been there in so long too either. That was the thing. It's like for some reason we just always bypassed Chicago in the last couple of trips.
Yeah.
So we
On
weren't
that last
expecting
trip,
too
we
much.
played like a Chicago suburb or something.
Yeah, that's right. But it was surprising. I mean, you know, Baltimore, of course, was always good, but that's basically our home turf.
Yeah.
And LA is going to be great.
Explosions, silly strings,
That's just
naked
the last-
chicks.
Nice.
And that's just the first song.
Yeah. Actually, that's the name of the first song.
Blood.
Only
Yeah.
Explosions, Silly Strings, and Naked Chicks. No, actually,
Now you guys are going to write a song about that.
yeah, because that's usually the subject matter.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I'm going by what a lot of fans have said. That basically, that as much as they love the albums, as they see us live, and it's the projection of power is just so much greater, and it's just, I mean, you know, some people would just consider it just heavier. But it's not really just heavier. It's just like you have those songs that you hear on the records, and they just take on life of their own. You know, after we've played them so many times, like we have already added stuff, with like, you know, we're changing parts around here and there, and it's just when you see it and you feel it, you know, and hear it all at the same time, it's definitely, I mean, it's what the live show is supposed to be, you know, and we've always strived to do that, you know, kind of, you know, make them love the album, but make them come back for the live show, because, you know, you can't, the other way around, you're kind of going backwards. You've got a really great sounding album, but you just cannot project it live, and we've actually exactly the opposite, so, you know.
Crappy sounding albums.
Yes, absolutely.
No.
Horribly sounding.
But we've tried to cater the set too for people that have been fans of the band for a while. So we're going to play songs that people expect us to play, as well as promote the new album. Because nobody wants to go see a band that they've liked for the last 6 or 7 years and not hear any of the songs. You know what I mean? Not hear any of the songs.
You have these pockets of fans that they have their one single favorite album, and it's not like just because we have a new one out that they stop listening to that one. And it's you can tell like there's certain parts of the room just like start flaring up when you start playing stuff from older albums. And on this one we're playing about 3 albums worth of stuff. I mean, not like, you know, not all the songs, but you know, material from 3 different albums. So every, you know, some for everybody. You know, Grandma likes a couple of them, and Junior too.
Yeah, sometimes, you know, because there's some songs you love to play, or there's some songs you hate to play, but you know that people are expecting to hear it, and you don't want to let them.
I think by now it's like we have a certain catalog of music that is just a live catalog, and we know we can pull it off. We know if it needs work, we can work on it and make it sound even better this time around. Like there's a song we just resurrected from 2,000 Years, Penetrate, and it sounds better than ever now.
Right. Which was on the it was on the Queen of the Damned soundtrack, which actually went platinum. So technically, more people know that song by us than anyone else, than any other song. If you think about it. So.
Yeah, which is actually funny because it started out as a instrumental interlude, and it's just supposed to be thrown in between 2 songs, just like a beat and a bass line, and all of a sudden it becomes like our biggest selling song.
Yeah, our best selling song.
Wow.
At this point, absolutely. Especially from the days of the van, you know. We pretty much have everything we need on the bus from wireless internet.
Yeah.
You know, and so it's as comfortable as it can be, for sure. Yeah.
It really, all of a sudden, the touring just becomes like you work an hour on stage a day, and the rest is just sitting in a luxury apartment and just, you know, passing the time. Not even just songs. There's like sections. I mean, for some reason, like we've been playing syncing pretty much non-stop live. I don't think we've ever cut it. Maybe like once for like a local show, but there's this part of the syncing that when it breaks into the last chorus, it's just I don't know what it is, but if it's just like the interval or the energy, the tension of the song right at that very moment, or if it's just some weird brown note sample that I don't remember thrown in there, but it's just this total kick in the gut, and it's just from, you know, even if I'm completely exhausted at that point, at that very moment, you know, all the adrenaline keeps shooting back up. So I remember that one.
That's my favorite song to play too. So that's like right in the middle. And then I'm having a lot of fun with Penetrate too, because we do some interesting things on stage.
Well, that's the thing. Those are the songs we've played for so long. You know, I mean, we should be saying, you know, like Trapped in Your Lies is actually really fun to play as well, because
it is.
It's a really good groove, and it's the final song in the set, and right when you think like, okay, like, you know, we've played for about an hour, some of these fans might be tired by now, but all of a sudden the whole place flares up again, you know, because of that intro even, and you know, and we heavily promoted that one on the internet, so you know, there was a free download, and actually still is, I believe, on all my stuff.
Oh, there's a bug on me now.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my God. No, don't kill it.
Oh, that's right. Oh,
Probably killed my uncle or something.
I killed him, not you.
Okay.
Oh, he's right next to me.
You might have killed
your
truck. You might have killed your. Well, okay. That whole video came up because I wanted to do. When we did the video for Push, we couldn't decide whether we were going to do a video for Push or a video for Hey You. So I have a friend, this guy named AJ Rickard Epstein, who's like this up-and-coming filmmaker, and I had just acted in a film for him, and he wanted to do a music video for his reel, and so I started off with this idea between AJ and I, like, why don't we just do a video, a Godhead video, and then we'll incorporate it, and it just got bigger and bigger and bigger. And one of the ideas was that I didn't want to do a video where the band was jamming out. We still wanted to have the band in the video. So we came up with the story. It was like loosely based on what the song is about, which is about like this, you know, like evil girlfriend. None of us can relate to that. And so I had been joking, because, you know, Eric Roberts seems to appear in a lot of videos lately, like from The Killers to Akon, to Mariah Carey, and we have the same accountant. So I always joke to my accountant, you need to give me Eric Roberts. We need to get Eric Roberts in one of our videos sometime. So I was joking around, and they said, well, maybe we can make that happen. And so we found a day that he was available, and he came and did it. It was great. And I actually produced that video with AJ. I mean, we got casting directors that I worked with on movies to help cast with extras, and it was fun. It took 4 days to film. We had so many different scenes.
Yeah, that's definitely the longest video shoot we've ever done.
Yeah.
And that was right in the last week before preparations, actually before this tour was supposed to start.
It was right before the tour, and then while we're filming the video, and we were doing it in secret from the label because we wanted to surprise them, since we produced it, so we didn't.
Yeah.
You know, I knew if I approached the label and said, hey, I want to do another video, they would have been like, what are you talking about? Because they're saving it for Fall Down, which is going to be like our next big single. So that's why we want to do it.
We were running out of time so fast. We were just trying to put together a rehearsal schedule together for the tour, and then I was finishing up the new album, and then you were working on that video for 4 days and nights, and God knows how long.
The acoustic
and then and the label decided to throw in another stick in the spokes. It's like, hey, how would you like to do like an 1 hour like TV special kind of unplugged show with like 7 cameras and shit. And
in 4 days.
And yeah, we had 20
now.
minutes to rehearse for that one, but actually
they came out all right.
Yeah, compared to the 45 minutes of rehearsals we had for the tour.
It's good, you know, it's stuff I can do in my spare time. It's fun and slowly, you know, establishing some acting, connections and acting resume while I've got spare time. That's what I started doing because we did, as a band, we actually did music for a commercial for Pop-Tarts, like 5 years ago, and I sang on that, and then that got me into the Screen Actors Guild, and then I decided, well, maybe I should research this a little bit more, so I took some classes and started doing little parts, and got bigger. I know the show's creator, and so I was able to get an audition for that, but the casting director kept calling me back, so I've done 5 episodes for them so far. And they even made a character that looked like me.
Wow.
So
that's cool.
That I got to voice, with
tattoos and everything.
Yeah, tattoo.
Nice.
Since the show sort of takes place in feudal Japan, like instead of this, it was a snake wrapping around his arm, but like they had like the eye here. It's pretty funny.
Nice.
Yes.
And
I'm waiting for them to
maybe
make
that'll be the
figure.
next music video.
Yeah, there's a movie I did called The Suit right before we left that is going to be on the Sci-Fi Channel later this year, and then there's a movie that we worked on together, music-wise, that I also acted in called Danny Roan, First-Time Director. That's Andy Dick's first directing debut.
Wow.
Autobiography.
Yeah, and that's coming out on DVD. Lionsgate.
Nice.
Really screwed up movie too.
Yeah, it's a pretty funny movie. But there's a lot of cameos in it, like Jack Black and Ben Stiller, although I heard he got cut out because it's some contract thing.
But what's the guy from?
Bob Odenkirk.
Bob Odenkirk. He's the funny one.
Mo Collins.
Mo
Collins and Deborah Wilson from Mad TV are in it.
And the crazy dude from...
Oh, Danny Trejo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Danny's a great guy.
And Michael Hitchcock from like all the Christopher Guest movies, like Best in Show, Mighty Wind.
So he's on that this one too.
Okay, yeah, he is too.
And the guy who played Dawson Creek.
Oh yeah,
Dawson.
James Vanderbeek.
He plays himself.
Right. He plays himself.
Wow.
He plays himself.
But and then the guy, and he gets replaced by the guy from Rent.
That's right. And
Yeah.
and Andy Rick, whatever, the guy from Rent. Nobody needs to see that movie.
Nice.
The redhead.
That's a good plug.
With glasses.
Anthony Rapp.
Anthony Rapp.
That's right.
But that's how they called him too. They're like, we're replacing him from Anthony Rapp, and everyone goes, who? And they go, the guy from Rent, and everyone goes, oh, okay.
Great. We're on it every day.
Yeah. So in a way, it's not that great because it's like extra work, but it is good because you can connect directly with all your fans and let them know when you're going to play. It's kind of like what the internet should have been, but like you needed
exactly.
one. But it's like the universal interface that everyone uses. So it's actually.
It's great because I mean, prior to MySpace, pretty much every day of touring, we as soon as we get up, we start just walking around and just going to all like cool hangouts and stores in town, and just trying to get people who that didn't know about the band or the show or whatever to get them interested or get them to come down. And it's kind of taken that into like on an international level, the same kind of thing. So it's a great tool. I mean, it's still, nowadays we still get more spam than anything else, but I mean, hell,
Yeah,
kind of deal with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And one thing I hate about MySpace.
$500 Mason's card.
I knew that MySpace is the worst search engine in the entire world. Actually, that's the funny thing. I actually once tried to find somebody specific on MySpace that I knew was on MySpace. I even knew their screen name, and it still took me 5 hours to find them. And so it's really easy to find total strangers, you know, that want to take you home and make you their baby or something.
Chain you up in the basement.
Yeah, like that. That's really easy, but just find somebody you know, it's like near impossible.
Like individually we are, and as a band occasionally we do, but like right now I'm heavily involved in this charity called the Sogan Foundation, where we help build schools in impoverished places all over the world. Like we just helped build a school in Golok, Tibet, where there's 200,000 people in one school.
Wow.
So
that's crazy. Wow. That's
but like we've done like anytime we get approached by charities, like either benefits or things like that, as long as it's something that we believe in, we will do it.
What's up, people?